What's going on, guys? This is going to be take 2 of this video. I saw my first one and I was saying like every 2 seconds, so I'll try to keep that to a minimum. This video is on the sheath I had made for my Turner CNC Elvia C. This is by John Marconi over at Marconi Blades. He also does handle wrapping, and also he actually makes knives, makes some awesome stuff, and I think he does some collaborations. But what caught my eye with him was when I originally got this, just the basic stats about this. This is like a smaller version of the Turner CNC Elvia. Elvia is a Pical style knife, which was, I think, designed or at least inspired by Ed Calderon from Sneak Reaper / Ed's Manifesto. It is just a tip down edge in knife that has a bit of a curve and an index right here, so you know which way the face it is, for more of a ripping style, get off me type of knife. It also has a bit of a curve at the edge or the tip, so when you're stabbing or poking or doing anything like that, the tip is going to be oriented where you're basically aiming at. But this is a Magna Cut. They do their own heat treat. The grind is awesome. It's got a bit of a hollow grind. If you guys see that, the way the tip is made, it's got a pretty beefy blade stock, so there's strength behind it, but it comes to a very thin profile here at the secondary bevel, and it gets thicker at the tip for strength, so there's a lot of strength when you're stabbing at the tip, plus a lot of slicing capability, and that hollow grind would be able to separate it and be able to cut through efficiently. I have used this for EDC around work. I've been carrying it pretty much every day since I had it. While this was being made, I did send this off to John so he can form this sheath to this. But basically, when I got it, the sheath that comes with these is just a Kydex sheath that Turner CNC provides. The paracord is something I added because I wanted some way to anchor it, because the clip that they gave you either put it on one side or the other, so you can either have it riding this way or this way, depending on if you're doing waistband or belt. They also provide, I think it's a tracker dam clip. Nothing wrong with that, I just prefer more flexibility in the way I carry it. So I was looking for a sheath maker. I spoke with one person. They make some pretty nice leather ones. They never really got back to me, plus I heard the pricing's pretty dang high. I'm not saying it's not worth it, just something I don't really want to spend right now, but someone pointed me out to John over at Marconi Blades. Spoke with him, real awesome guy to talk to, very patient, very, very generous with his time. So I planned it to send this out to him. He got it, started working on it right away. Depending on obviously his books and stuff are different, but what I wanted was a deep carry sheath that I could either pocket carry or put in waistband that was also Ambi or ambidextrous, meaning I could put it in this way or this way. Now that technology, it's kind of lost on me. It's some kind of Houdini stuff. I'm sure it's pretty simple, to be honest with you, but he did a killer job with it. Retention is amazing. Sling it, and it's still easy enough where you can pull it out. It doesn't fight you when you're trying to take it out or put it back in. He's got he uses DCC clips right there, which is amazing. So I can put this in my pocket or in a waistband. Today, for example, I'm wearing some jeans and a belt. Today's belt is the Mastermind Tactics covert belt, which is kind of like almost like a Tenacore Zero belt. Basically, you're just using friction on this loop right here. But I had it on my support side. Get that clip on there. So basically, I had my concealed carry on my strong side, and then this on my off side. So you can tell how deep it carries on there. It doesn't like flip out to print. Obviously, this will print more than this guy was, because of how deep that carries. But if I need to draw it, I just hook my finger there and pull it out, and it's good to go. And it's super easy to take off and on. You can switch that orientation if you need to, for whatever reason. If you're doing it on off side, strong side, you can even take it off, put it in your pocket, left or right side itself. You can do it in the back pocket. You can do it strong side in the behind the hips if you need to. But super happy with how this sheath came out. I just wanted to make this video to kind of give thanks to John over there at Marconi Blades. I believe his brother's also in the knife making business, but I'm hoping to grab one of his knives soon. But yeah, definitely check him out, guys. Just give him a follow. Definitely check him out on Instagram. But just super happy with the way the sheath is made. and how it would fit. But like I said, retention's good. There's no, well, there's a little bit of wiggle, but when you do it this way, there's no wiggle whatsoever with it. And like I said, it was formed to this knife itself. So I definitely like this size better for me. I'm not really much of a size queen with fixed blades, and I haven't kept a lot of fixed blades, but this is the one I'll probably keep around hopefully for a while. You know, because I have other knives as well. But as far as carry today, I had this with me today on my, you know, on my offside. I had the Glock 45 and a 10 core holster. So this was my Cartoon Lux 2. This has got the HLX and a Hollow Sun optic on there. That's the EPS, but that's the Glock 45. It's pretty ridiculous for a person my size to carry it. I had palm on this side, good old Victorinox on my right pocket, and a folder for the day in case I needed it was the Micro Jumbo 15V. Amazing design by Michael Janich and Spyderco, and heat treat and stuff done by for the steel by Sean Houston, Triple B, you know, Big Brown Bear, if you guys know him. But that was my stuff for the day, guys. Like I said, definitely check out John Marconi at Marconi Blades, Turner CNC. Jeff and crew over there have been awesome. Real good company, has fun with the stuff. They make a lot of cool things. I also got this ice pick from them. Basically, it's also a Sneak Reaper like collaboration thing, but it's basically an ice pick. It's got S7 tool steel. Got a nasty little edge on there. I think this is in the high 50s as far as hardness. It's full tang as far as I understand it. This is, I think, a 3D printed like sheath and handle. But I've been punching this stuff through a lot of things and no damage really. There's a bit of a, not a chip, but a kind of a nick at the tip because I've dropped this on literal concrete. I threw it, missed the target, and it went straight into the concrete ground. But you can still tell that's more than enough to puncture anything, and you got like, what, 3 inches of that. So this is another nasty, lightweight, concealable, you know, get off me kind of tool if you need to. Let's pop it out, and you got a nice fat handle to grip onto, and you can, you know, rest it with your thumb. But that's also made by Turner CNC. I believe they have a lot more of these in stock. But yeah, definitely check them out. John, thank you. Jeff, thank you. Everyone, thank you. Let me know what you guys think about the video and the sheath. And you know, what fixed blade are you guys rocking, and who makes the sheath if it's not the stock sheath? All right, y'all be good.